Today, we're diving into Dr. Ben Israel's groundbreaking book, The Three Core Values of Unlimited Wellness.
This book introduces the idea of unlimited wellness built on agility, ability, and mentality. It's a fresh framework for long-term health and resilience.
Dr. Ben shows us how integrating the mind and body leads to performance that goes beyond fitness. It's about living fully.
You can grab your copy right now on Amazon. Just search for Dr. Ben Israel, The Three Core Values of Unlimited Wellness.
Welcome back to Wellness Conversations. I'm Mary, a spokesperson for Dr. Ben Israel.
And I'm Tonny, a spokesperson for Dr. Ben Israel too. We're glad you're here for episode 2. Today, we're diving into something that can change the way you think about health. Treating wellness less like a strict plan and more like a menu of empowering choices.
Exactly. Too often people think wellness means finding the one perfect routine, a diet plan, a workout schedule, a daily ritual, and then sticking to it no matter what.
But life doesn't work that way. Our energy shifts, our seasons change, stress comes and goes. If you lock yourself into one rigid plan, you're setting yourself up for frustration.
That's why we believe wellness should be more like a buffet. You get to choose what works for you at a given moment.
Let's be honest, most of us have tried rigid wellness routines. I'll wake up at 5 a.m., meditate, run 5 miles, juice cleanse, and write affirmations every single day kind of plan.
Yes, and by day 3, you're tired, grumpy, and craving pizza.
Exactly. And when life inevitably interrupts, you feel like you failed. That's the trap of rigidity. It doesn't leave room for real life.
But think about a menu. If you go to a buffet and one dish doesn't appeal to you that day, you pick another. That doesn't mean you failed. You're still nourishing yourself. Wellness can be the same. Flexibility in wellness is about understanding that your needs shift. Some days you need intensity, other days you need rest.
Exactly. For example, last week, I had planned a heavy workout, but I was low on sleep and my body was stiff. Instead of forcing it, I swapped the workout for stretching and a long walk. That wasn't a failure. It was smart.
Yes, and the beautiful part is flexibility actually creates sustainability. If you allow yourself options, you're far more likely to stick with wellness practices long term.
Right? Because it stops being about punishment and starts being about partnership with your body, your mind, and your life circumstances.
Another benefit of treating wellness like a menu? Joy. When you get to choose what resonates with you, you actually enjoy the process.
Yes, too many people associate wellness with restriction, what you can't eat, what you have to do. But when you're making empowered choices, it feels different. It's about curiosity, experimentation, and agency.
Exactly. Instead of, I must run 5 miles, it becomes, what movement feels nourishing today? That small shift changes everything.
And joy is fuel. If you enjoy what you're doing, you'll stick with it, and the results will take care of themselves.
Let me share a personal story. I used to think yoga wasn't real exercise because it didn't leave me drenched in sweat. But during a stressful season of my life, I gave it a try. It brought me calm, clarity, and strength in a way that running never did. Choosing yoga from the wellness menu gave me exactly what I needed at that time.
That's a great example. For me, it was food. I once followed a strict high-protein diet because that's what everyone in the gym recommended. But I felt heavy and sluggish. When I gave myself permission to experiment, adding more plants, more variety, I felt lighter and more energized. It taught me that my body's needs weren't identical to someone else's.
Those stories show how giving yourself choice can unlock a deeper connection with your body.
So, how can our listeners put this into practice? Here's one idea. Make your own wellness menu.
I love that. Start with 3 categories: movement, nourishment, and restoration. Under each, list 3 or 4 options you enjoy.
For example, under movement, you might write a 30-minute jog, yoga, dancing in your living room, or a brisk walk.
Under nourishment, a colorful salad, a warm soup, or yes, even a cozy meal that brings comfort.
And under restoration, meditation, journaling, a nap, or calling a friend.
Then, each day, instead of forcing yourself into one routine, pick something from each category that fits your energy and your mood.
That way you stay consistent without being rigid. It's about building wellness into your life, not your life into wellness.
The hardest part is letting go of the guilt when you don't follow a perfect plan.
Oh, that's big. People beat themselves up for skipping a workout or not sticking to a diet. But when you see wellness as a menu, you realize it's not about failure. It's about making the best choice for the day.
Yes, it's about compassion, listening to yourself instead of punishing yourself.
And ironically, that's what creates progress. because consistency doesn't come from perfection, it comes from adaptability.
So, to wrap up today's episode, wellness isn't about rigid rules, it's about options, flexibility, and empowered choices.
When you treat wellness like a menu, you bring joy back into the process. You stop chasing perfection and start building practices that actually last.
Try making your own wellness menu this week. Notice how it feels to choose instead of forcing yourself into a routine.
And remember, your wellness is personal. What works for someone else might not be what works for you, and that's the beauty of it.
Next time, we're going to talk about the role of values in wellness, why your choices matter more when they're aligned with what you care about most.
That's going to be a powerful conversation.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Take care, make choices that nourish you, and we'll see you in the next episode.